make, the decisions that we have are really going to play a huge impact on our life. So have you been living in the life of abundance? Have you been living hopeful? Have you been the good person? Let's just put it that way. Have you been asking for forgiveness? Have you been showing gratitude? Right? To me, that's just like the basics, because we're human. We make mistakes, right? So we're going to feel that energy come really strong. Now, full moon in Virgos, they're known for a lot of things, right? Virgos are known for their cleanliness. They're known for their service of others. They're known for their organization. And they're also known to be a little critical. Who, me? Never. Not me. But you know what I'm saying. We're going to see some harshness. I call it tough love. Virgo tough love. If you're an earth sign, if you're a Virgo, if you're a Capricorn, if you're a Taurus, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to earth sign tough love, okay? Because in order for us to achieve something, we do the work. We do the hard work. Sometimes a little too hard. Sometimes we work harder and not smarter. But we're going to see this acceptance with all signs, and especially mutable signs. Now, if you are a Sagittarius in the 6th degree, look at the degree of your sun sign. You might be in the sign of Virgo, or if you are in the 6th house, you might have that energy. You're going to extremely, extremely feel it. So what is going to happen with the planet in Pisces changing signs, as well as the full moon in Virgo? Doors are going to open in our lives, okay? Acceptance is going to come so much easier. Chances are going to come forward. Now, here's the thing. Saturn, right? It's almost like that Jupiter-like energy. It's going to expand. It's going to give. However, it's going to contract. And that's the part that people don't understand or realize. If you push too hard, you will simply upset yourself. I have learned that myself as a Virgo. Remember I said, don't work harder, work smarter. But it's almost like that tough love energy. You can almost get into like a oblivion of working hard, and you almost lack your own direction. So now is the time to express your talents and free yourself of expectations of yourself. And the expectations that you put out there. Because with that energy that wants to give to you, it also wants you to express your talents, but be responsible. Personal destiny with personal responsibility. People are like, what does that mean? I'll give it to you simple as Spider-Man. Has everybody seen Spider-Man? I love Spider-Man, by the way. I love the whole multiverse. Freaking love it. And what comes with great work, great responsibility, what do they say? And it's frustrating because it's a part of yourself. And if you push too hard of yourself, if you push yourself too hard, you only upset yourself. And you internalize that energy. Trust me, Virgos can talk about internalizing energy. Virgo right here, working too hard. I'm hard on myself. I'm my own worst enemy. Nobody can kick my ass like me. But that doesn't always work, does it? No. And I'm here to say, and also lead by example, that because you want to move forward, sometimes it's not always the right time. And we're going to see that with this new transit, with Saturn in Pisces. I'm going to tell you guys, and I'm going to see a lot of this in the direction and the tarot card readings that I do. A lot of people are going to ask me, am I on the right path? Kristen, Moon Girl Tarot, am I on the right path? What's prompting you? What are you doing about it? Who are you embracing? What unrealistic expectation do you have about yourself? Now take a deep breath, because that's a lot. Exhale, right? and understand that you are on the right path, but there are delays. Pisces and Saturn is uncomfortable. It doesn't like to be restricted. It likes to just keep swimming. It just likes to, like the dory fish, just keep going, meet new energy, experiencing new things, going with the flow, learning, transitioning, transforming, drama, not drama, endings and beginnings. But when you put a Pisces energy in Saturn, it's like you can only go so far until you get to the next level. And that's the thing. You got to keep the baseline. Have you learned the lesson? Did you get it? Did you embrace it? Were you grateful about it? Were you able to understand that it's more than yourself, right? Like, it's okay to be upset, and trust me, I understand when things don't go your way, even though you had it all set up. All people had to do was just show up, right? And we're going to see that. We're going to experience the Pisces energy in Saturn. Has anybody Pisces here? They're not normally known to be on time, and that's okay. They kind of just go by their beat of their own drum, but with this energy, they're going to have to keep the beat. So you're going to see some energy, emotional energy from a lot of people going up and down, and you might take it upon yourself to beat yourself up about this energy. Do not do that, okay? Understand, but also find an outlet for all of this stuff, because this is going to be a big thing with it. Now, the positivities that we're going to see, the sensitive messages that are going to be communicated, this is going to be a spiritual time. Now, when it's a full moon, I love full moons. I mean, I love full moons. New moons are great. I'm not going to show them down, but with a full moon, I love getting messages from the spirit world. And when you have the Virgo axis and the Pisces axis with the window, as you can see here, the trine, all that blue, you have a portal into the spiritual self. You have a messenger. There's going to be messages. So if you would like to get a mediumship reading, if you want to connect to your higher ups, if you want to connect to your ancestors, if you want to talk to them and ask them for guidance, yeah, that is going to be a great time to do that. And what does this happen? This is happening like a little bit from a week from now. So notice that this emotion, look, it's 10-10. Love you, baby. 10-10. I love 10-10. It's always like an emotional love from the universe to me. It's so good. But we're going to see so many benefits and so many positive things changing, moving forward for that. Now, how do you respond to delays? How do you respond to things not going your way? Well, everybody has different ways and how they do that. The Virgo energy is going to put you into check. So if you're not familiar with Virgo energy, so if you are a Pisces, usually Pisces have a hard time with Virgo energy. Usually Aquarius have a hard time with Virgo energy, and Leo. I usually see Leo have a hard time with Virgo energy. You three signs, you're going to notice the transformation phase is going to be difficult. You're going to be like, I don't want to change. Like part of you honestly does, like, right? Like you do want to get better. You do want to have your own goals. You want to see the things that you achieve. And you feel like they're really realistic, but you kind of like how things are. And you want them to be a little bit the same. And that's going to be the toughest part of understanding that you have gained all those tools. You have learned all those lessons in that sense. And now you are going to go to the next level. Pisces energy is a lot of rebirth and endings, okay? A lot of rebirth and a lot of endings. And there's a full cycle. So everything usually comes back in full cycle. All right? And we see a lot of that here. Okay. Woo! I get a little bit of chilly, not too bad. I'm hanging in there. You guys doing okay? Doing okay? Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, you are a mutable sign. Look at how many degrees Virgo you are. So Pisces, Sagittarius, okay, Virgo, Gemini, you guys are going to really see a benefit abundance towards change because you've already been changing. Honestly, Sagittarius, you've had a year. You've been doing things this year. You've been kicking ass. You've been getting your ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? It's been a mutual energy back and forth. And you're armed and you're ready. You are going to have better days coming. There are better days coming for a lot of us. Tauruses, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, even Libra in there too. I'm going to throw that air sign in there. You're going to see a positive change from you stepping out of your shell. So applying for that job let's say you've been at a job or a company for years, 20 years or something like that, 10 years, and you are just so comfortable. That's the thing. You're going to see yourself almost like, yes, I know I'm comfortable here. I need to change. I want to change, but the fear of rejection, blah, blah, blah. Don't talk yourself out of it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Now, Pluto in the 10th house. We're going to kind of wrap this up around Pluto. I know I've been going live for about 43 minutes, so I appreciate you guys hanging out here with me. If you would like to get a reading, just go to my website, moongirltarot.com, and you can get on my schedule. I have some time this week. Okay, so Pluto in Capricorn, and it has been in Capricorn for a very long time, and it is in the 10th house, which is comfortable here. So we're setting into these changes and this completion phase, okay, this completion phase. But we do have a big square to the North Node, and it's facing the truth of your motivation and understanding certain things and certain people, okay, in your life and how you incorporate them. So this is going to be a very rewarding time for this full moon, because it's almost like when you think of full moon, you think about releasing, and it's true. You release the energy that doesn't service you. You release the energy that, has been dragging you down. You honor yourself. You empower yourself. You recharge your crystals. You welcome relief. And I think that is going to be the biggest thing and theme for this full moon, is understanding the truth and facing the truth and going at it with a new hobby, just a way that you can do things. Like, you're going to see the crystal clear answer around the full moon. Now, I'm going to be doing a full moon workshop in my office. So if you guys would like to sign up, if I have a lot of people say, hey, Kristen, I want to do your workshop online, please let me know. And then I can probably create something for you guys as well. But in person, we're going to be doing a full moon ritual and a full moon understanding of where we are, where we want to move forward, what we want to honor, what we want to release, and understand true motives of people. Because I think that's really important, because we're going to see support from other people, but we're also going to see lack of support, because let's face it, when it's Virgo-like energy, you either show up or you don't. When it's time to perform, are you there? Did you bring what you said you're going to bring? You know what I mean? We've all been to school when it was a team project, and there was that one person with whatever the situation was, unfortunately didn't have access or just didn't do it. You're going to see that energy, and you're going to know who you need to take with you. So when it comes to new friendships, new associations, new groups, new partners, new loves, there is going to be incorporation in getting that. So if you do want to achieve these things, if you do want these things, if you want to move forward, okay, you got to throw out the old possessions. Now, Virgo energy is also communication, Mercury, and it's also tangible things. So think about the certain energies that you hold that carry weight. All right. Do you need to put those in the shed? Do you need to put those in a box? Do you need to give those away? Do you need to donate it? Think about that. Now we have Mercury in Pisces in the 8th degree of Scorpio, same time. So we're getting deep messages from the spiritual self, and how you perceive it is going to be rewarding, or it's going to be a required sense of responsibility. So what about couples that are Virgo and Sagittarius? Will they work things out and stay together? When it comes to relationships, there are going to be, with all signs, and especially this mutable energy, either an understanding and an awareness of what needs to work. Either you guys are going to show up and make it work, or you both, one of each other, are going to get frustrated with each other and move on. The energy is very influential, and the energy is very challenged from now to the full moon. So the best thing that you can do is to prepare. What would a Virgo do? Prepare, right? I'm a psychic medium. I'm a witch. I'm a Reiki practitioner. I love saying that right now. So there's so many things that I can do and help you guys and channel that energy and release and pull out that negative energy so you can focus on your authentic truth, so you can know and do what you need to do and welcome relief. Welcome relief. Welcome the sense of, man, if you were to give relief to a Virgo, relief to an earth sign, relief is what we want. We want consistency. We don't want to worry about things. There is going to be a change of pace in your life. How the things go and how the things that you do. We're going to see a lot of that. And that full moon energy, your projects, your delight, your purpose, it's going to be highly energetic. I'm going to be doing a full moon ritual. I will be in my office. I will try to go live here with you guys. I'm pretty sure I'll get that in. I need relief. I hear that. Hell yeah. So make sure you work with me, moongirltarot.com. I do distance Reiki sessions. That's working with you one-to-one, or you can do it another way. But we are going to have a lot of benefit of releasing, surrender, understanding, and making way for the new energy to come through, the abundance, right? The emotional abundance. So let's look a little bit forward, because we're doing a monthly astrology of the major transits. And I want to take a look at Pluto changing signs. So I just skipped it. So let's go back. So we have March 22nd, right? We have the solstice coming up. We have Astras coming up. We have so many things coming forward. And then finally, we have Pluto changing signs. Notice the last degree of the sign right here. If you're on YouTube with me, it goes from 29 degrees to 0. 29 degrees is Pisces. It's the ending. So there's so much of Pisces' spiritual self, of your journey, that you're going to be experiencing. Oh, I got the chills. From here, it's my spirit guide saying, shh, you're giving them so much info. And I'm like, I know. But I want you guys to be prepared. Now, if you're here in astrology, and if you're not, I'm going to kind of show you what I'm looking at here, TikTok. But there's a trine, there's a window, there's a portal. These are what we call the portals in astrology. When there's a trine is meaning 3 or more planets opening up and working together to produce a result, happy result, a positive result. And then we have sextiles, which are more than 3 planets all working together to combine even more positive energy flow. Do you guys see it here on YouTube? It's pretty freaking cool, right? Look at that, right? Okay. So with Pluto transitioning from Capricorn into Aquarius, and this is where we're going to wrap it up, which is crazy because in our solar system, it takes hundreds and hundreds of years. Okay. And Pluto is a deep transformational planet. Okay. Pluto is going to be in the 9th house of Sagittarius, mutable energy. Notice mutable is keep coming up. with fixed energy at a double degree. This is a start of the beginning. This is a start of the new world. So whether you realize it or not, you are going to be at a turning point in your life. You need to say goodbye to the things that don't work for you. And what doesn't work for you, well, that's something that you're going to meditate from now through the full moon, all the way through half of the month. There's so much change that you want to do, and you want to manifest yourself moving forward. And this is going to be a great day to cast spells. It's going to be a great day to manifest. This is going to be a great day to basically say goodbye to the old ways and be grateful to, like, not just bye, see ya. Like, thanks for all the lessons. Thanks for the gratitude. Thanks for, I'm proud where I'm standing here today, kind of thing. You feel, alive. It's a good energy. You're going to learn the truth. You've learned so much truth, and you're going to be able to incorporate that truth within your life. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Paige. I appreciate that. So with that being said, the new habits, the new energy, the business, you gotta be critical. You gotta have that Virgo energy. You gotta really look at it and say, who and what is a gem in my life? Who do I want to polish? What do I want to keep? What do I want to maintain? Versus what has been dragging me down? What has been collecting dust? Right? Think about that. It goes, seriously, Virgo cleaning out, like spiritual cleaning. Whatever you perceive that doesn't help you, it's not helping you, it hasn't helped you, and it's not going to help you, and it's not going to take you into this new life. So moving forward in the pace of change. Remember, we talked about the pace of change earlier in the session. That is where that Saturn in Pisces is going to come back, because we are going to be like, hey, I'm on the right path, Kristen. I'm accepting my truth. I'm incorporating the truth in my life. I see my future. I'm taking responsibility. But why is it just not, why aren't we right there yet? And that is where the Saturn in Pisces is going to really play a lot of toll in that energy. We're going to have a sense of thyself feel delayed. A lot of Aries energy, a lot of that self is going to be like aggravated, like, why not now? Why later? But that's okay. Concentrate. Understand that the direction when it comes to career, when it comes to, the serious planets, when it comes to love, marriages, parenthood, those are serious, right? Those are like the serious things, that there are going to be changes, and just enjoy it. It's Pisces energy. I swear, they just want to hang out. Like, even though there's structure, even though there's value, even though there's rewards, and we're on the go, we're moving forward, Pisces and Saturn is going to say, hey, just sit here for a bit. You worked so hard for it. Enjoy it. And for the most of us, especially since the last, 12 years of think about the last 12 years, how technology, the universe, the world, as everything has changed. We're so fast, and that is going to be the secret reward of Saturn in Pisces. With this energy kicking up forward, with this change of Pluto, is enjoy yourself, reward yourself. Have you ever made changes and you never stopped and congratulated yourself? Am I right? Me? I'm one of those. I'm one of those people. I'm definitely a workaholic for sure, And regardless if I like it or not, this energy is going to tell me, sit here for a minute, enjoy it. You deserve it. It's okay to just do nothing for a day or two. So you're going to see some of that energy coming forward and restructuring how we value and assess certain influences. And we might reconsider certain career paths. We might reconsider a change of direction. You might see something, like I said, if it's not met with grace, if it's not compromise, think about compromises. It's commitment. It's a commitment. You know what I mean? And if the other person is not making the compromise, their sense of the commitment, It's not going to change. It's not going to change, right? If you've been doing this, like I'm saying, like let's say you've been working for a company, and I keep saying career, and it is. It's a career. It's your personal self in life. It's going to be your outward self, your hobbies, what you enjoy, how you make money. Does it give you peace? Does your businesses, your coworkers, do they give you peace? You know, that kind of thing. So we're going to see a lot of that because a lot of us have ambitions. It's outside of relationships and love. A lot of us have personal values and personal goals that we want to see in school, career, painting, anything that you want to do, right? Or anything that you want to try. We're going to see a lot of benefit from that. Use that as your scapegoat when things get tough or when delays get happen. Just say, okay, the